Today, I'm going to show you how to build beautiful, accessible UIs with Shadcn, but without React. Okay, it's not really Shadcn, it's a completely different tool called Basecoat. But Basecoat gives you Shadcn UI style components like accordions, dropdowns, modals, and more that can work with literally anything. Rails, Laravel, Django, or even plain old HTML. How? I'll go through that later. But before I do, let me give you a quick demonstration of Basecoat in action. Oh, and trust me, you're going to want to hit subscribe. So this is a basic HTML form with a select dropdown here, a checkbox, radio button, and a submit button. No React, no CSS, no nothing. Now watch this. After I add some Basecoat classes, boom, we have a professional looking registration form with some nice inputs, a modern looking select over here, a slick toggle button, all fully accessible, and it even supports dark mode. No React necessary, just straight up CSS classes, exactly like Bootstrap if you're old enough to even remember what that is. Okay, let's talk setup. So you'll need Tailwind, but not the Play CDN version. Then install Basecoat, add it to your main CSS file, and then you can start using it. But things get a little bit complicated for components that require JavaScript, because for that, you'll have to install Alpine.js, which is a modern lightweight version of jQuery, then grab the JavaScript for the components you want. In this case, it's the select component, add this event listener, and make sure the method here matches the method for your component's JavaScript, or things just won't work. To make things easier, you can install components using the Basecoat CLI, but that only works if you're using Nunchucks or Ginger for templating. Sorry, bug. So how does Basecoat actually work? Well, Basecoat classes pretty much contain Tailwind classes using the @apply directive, which means you can add to it using Tailwind classes, and it also matches the Shadcn theming system. So you can import any Shadcn theme and it should just work. Hang on, this looks familiar. Anyway, as awesome as Basecoat is, there are a few downsides. First of all, I would have loved to hide all this code in some kind of component. I know that Basecoat is framework-agnostic, but it would have been nice to wrap it all inside a web component for those who don't mind a bit of client-side JavaScript. And although it has a lot of Shadcn components, it's missing a few of them, like the date picker, calendar, stacked toasts, or any of the charts. But hey, it's very early days for Basecoat, and I'm sure the team are working really hard on getting those features shipped. Maybe even right now.